Hi, this is Sujit Paul here. We have done multiple sessions on death, on afterlife, regressions, on PLRs. Today's podcast is primarily to speak on the thread of occult and tantra. Now, as in many of my videos, you have seen that one of the favorite places where I used to go is burial grounds. Tantra is usually done from the right perspective, however occult is done from the wrong perspective. Now it's very critical that one understands that when there is a move of wrong thing that someone preaches and practices through occult, it is not always that the right move happens. If occult goes wrong, then there can be a reverse negative move as well. But more than that, anyone who is trying to cause harm to anyone else through some sort of practice that he or she have learned, or through someone else, or through a third party, trust in me, for that person also good does not happen. It may be a temporary setback that you're creating for someone, and that someone, if his or her energy is extremely powerful, if he or she is connected to the universe much stronger, then the power of occult that you are trying to push for the bad of that person will diminish very, very vigorously. So one is that, for example, if someone is trying to if someone is trying to kill someone, or someone is trying to sabotage someone's success, or so on and so forth, if the power of that person, if the aura, the vibration, the energy of that person is very strong enough, then it works very, very less and it becomes feeble. It's like those currents of low pressures, etc. Once it goes, and if there is equal current back, then typically what happens is that current gets neutralized and you don't get heavy rains. It's more like that. But the person who is trying to do that, there is thousandfold that comes back to that person, and it never happens good for that person. But more than that, what I would like to say is that through this video is that never try to harm anyone, because it's such a negative karma if you're trying to harm anyone through someone else who knows occult, or through some there are multiple ways how it could be done. I don't want to elaborate it out here because people will take it very lightly and lose it. It's a very, very serious subject. You should never ever go to a tantric or someone who knows occult to create a problem for someone. Mind you, if you do that, it is not only that you will get that harm back through you, your family, or so on and so forth, but more than that, as a karma for you, it's a huge negative karma for you, and you'll pay a very, very heavy piece back for that. So if you are prudent and knowledgeable enough, you would never do that and refrain that. So this note and this podcast builds around that. Try to do as much as good possible. If you cannot do good, don't do anything, but do not ever think to do bad for anyone else. Thank you so much.